Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's 54 minutes on top of the hour 10. Yes, it's 10:54 p.m. but I have to do this video, you understand. This is a direct letter to Dennis Miracles Aboagye of the NPP. You see, the truth of the matter is everyone has an interest, you understand. So you are aligned to the NPP, you subscribe to their ideologies and all of that. And the truth of the matter is your government is in power, so you are enjoying. You understand? Because no matter how much money Dennis you go chop, you still be slim. You never go grow fat. This is not a video of insults, but actually let us lay the facts as they are supposed to be. See, why do you want to defend everything? Every nonsense of this government, you want to defend it. You see, at a point in time, I just didn't want to touch on some of these issues, but it's becoming one too many. Must you guys defend everything? Must you guys defend everything? Now, we're talking Galamsey, and guys, before I come back to Dennis Miracles Aboagye, listen to the kind of equalization he did comparing the NDC to the NPP. These guys have been out of power for 7.5 years. In 2016, Ghanaians booted the NDC out with over 1 million votes. You're talking about Galamsey, and then you're trying to equalize. You're trying to jab the NDC, saying that the NDC were much more into Galamsey than the NPP. For crying out loud, how many small-scale mining companies were registered under the NDC? How many small-scale mining companies have been registered under the NPP to the extent that your Ashanti regional minister is involved in Galamsey actively? I'm not saying it. Guys, take a listen to this video. See, it's about time that we stand up as the youth of this country, or else these guys are in bed with old politicians, old men who have nowhere to go than the grave. And when they hand over to these guys, like this crop of leaders, Dennis is a fantastic young man, no doubt about it. I love him. Sometimes I wish I would sit with him so like we could talk, you understand, so he could impact me. Because you see, when like you want to get somewhere, you definitely stand on the shoulders of giants. You understand? He who wants to be great must stand on the shoulders of giants. And I believe that at a point in time, Dennis has built himself to be a giant. Sometimes he communicates wonderfully, but let's not kid ourselves. Most of the things Dennis says are lies. You see, he's a fantastic communicator. And Ghana, we can't differentiate between someone who is eloquent and someone who is speaking truth. You see, you can be eloquent, but you speak nonsense. You understand? See, listen to this video. Take a watch or look at this video, and then when we come back, I don't know what your take is going to be, but there's a letter to Dennis Miracles Aboagye.
We are seeing today reared its head in 2010-2011. For the entire period that these people that are advocating for somebody to be scapegoated were in power, they couldn't fight it. They gave up. They lifted their hands in despair. We are people who have come to inherit this canker from them. And that should be put on record. And so it is we rather who are trying to fight a canker introduced by them. And so what should be done right now is to say that what is government's effort so far in the fight against this social canker? Why hasn't it worked? Government, we think that you should tweak this side, you should tweak this side, you should tweak this side. But you know why Galamsey fight is becoming very difficult? All of a sudden, we've allowed some of these people who claim to be neutrals to put this Galamsey conversation into the partisan political contest. So what happens is that everybody in Ghana today thinks that Galamsey is there because NPP officials are doing Galamsey. Was it NDC officials who were doing Galamsey in 2010, 2011, 2012, 2014? When the minister gave out, when cocoa farms were being cut down? Didn't the former president, please hold on, didn't the former president set up a task force to deal with Galamsey? Why didn't it work? So you're saying that we should vote against it and go for who? The one who introduced it. And that is my worry. You have somebody...
So you don't want us to politicize issues?
No.
Fair point.
You have somebody...
As a level-headed Ghanaian, you listen to people who have been in power for the past 7.5 years. And they are trying to equalize. Our water bodies are bad, for crying out loud. Our forest reserves have been destroyed. See, Ghana is now a country you can't write home about. this is not the country we grew up to love. This is not the country we grew up saying each and every time that we want to be patriotic citizens. Today, I doubt we could even be patriotic citizens, because right now we do not know where that heritage has gone to. The heritage won for us by our forefathers. Come on. See, what is bad is bad. What is good. Call a spade and not a big spoon. You understand? Call a spade, not a big spoon. But this is what Miracles and some other communicators of the NPP are about. Let me be very, very frank with you. In 2016, I voted for the NPP, just like many Ghanaians. Even today, my mom says she's still going to vote for the NPP, just like my dad. I don't know why they are going to vote for the NPP. They have their reasons. I respect that. But my mom won't defend any skeleton of this government. Come on, we're talking Galamsey. We're talking the future of a country. We're talking the future of generations yet unborn. As this our posterity is going to judge us. I do not know what is going to happen on December 7th, but if the NPP should lose, then people like Dennis Miracles, Aboagye, and the rest must leave this country, because we will make Ghana unbearable for them. That is the truth. You understand? Because, see, you can't spew lies. You can't try to defend everything. And at the end of the day, see, the only option Dennis and other people like him have is that they try so hard. They do their propaganda and their lies on the campaign grounds and all that, so that they can brainwash so many people. But see, Charlie, Yabre, I don't know the kind of situation you are in right now watching me, but it's heartbreaking. See, like, is this the Ghana we grew up loving? Is this the Ghana we went to school every time, and then you recite the national pledge with some kind of joy? You recited the national anthem, like we sang the national anthem, we recited the national pledge with so much joy, with so much pride. Today, how many of you can even recite the national pledge with that kind of patriotism, pride and joy that we used to do back when we were young? Seriously, at a point in time, people called us the future leaders. But right now, we are just the future misleaders. We are a bunch of jokers calling ourselves a nation. Come on, Charlie. I really do not get it. Forgive me if I'm on this tangent of ranting, but it's just a letter to Dennis Miracles Aboagye. Charlie, see, you can't lie your way out of everything. You can't lie your way out of everything.